Tonight's homework lesson is Unit 4, Lesson 10. Here I have a chart. This lists the types of fish that I have, and this lists their weight in pounds. It says, what is the combined weight of the two smallest saltwater fish in the table? When I look for the two smallest, I'm going to look in the hundredths column. Which two digits are the smallest would be my 2 and my 3. So my equation would be 255 plus 388 equals n. And I'm going to let you finish that. It says the total weight for which two fish is 913 pounds. So I'm going to look for the 3-digit. That's what I'm going to try and see. Which numbers can I add together in the ones column? That's going to give me a 3-digit. So I have a 5. All I'm doing is copying down the numbers from the ones column. A 4, a 3, a 9, and an 8. Which of those numbers can I add together to get either 3 or 13? And that would be my 9 and my 4. So I'm going to go back in my table. It says what is the total weight? So the total weight for that would be 454. Total means plus. And the 9, 459. And that will equal n. When you add these up, it should give you 913 pounds. If it doesn't, then we did something wrong. Number 3, the total for which two fish is about 820 pounds. So you can see that they've rounded it off to the nearest 10. So right here, let's round it off to the nearest 10. I underline the digit in the tens place, and I circle the digit in the ones place. I compare it to the number 5. If it equals 5, I round up, so the 5 becomes a 6, so I'm going to write 260 here. 454, again, I underline the 1 in the tens column, circle the 1 in the ones column, circle the digit in the ones column. 4 is less than 5, so I'm not going to round up. I'm going to leave that 5 there and add a 0, so 450. 563, I'm going to underline the 6, circle the 3. The 3 is less than 5, so the 6 stays, and I put a 0 on the end, so 560, I replace the 3 with a 0. 459, I underline the 5, circle the 9. Excuse me. The 9 is greater than the 5. So I need to change my digit in the hundredths place by 1 more. So 5 plus 1 is 6. That would be 460. Do the same thing in the 388. Underline the tens digit. Circle the 8. 8 is greater than 5. So the 8 here becomes a 9. So that's 390. Now I'm going to look in the tens column here and see which of these can I add together to get a 2. Because it says the total for which two fish. I know I'm going to get a 0 like it asks for right there. But now I need to go in the tens place. And which of these digits will give me a 2 in the tens place? When I add them together, then I have to get a 8 in the hundredths place. So you could play with that. It says the total weight for which two fish is, well, there's that about again. So that means I have to round. And they're rounding to the hundredths because I have 2 zeros. So 200, now I underline the digit in the twos place, and I circle the digit in the ones and the tens place. And I compare it to 50 instead of 5. 55 is greater than 50, therefore my 2 becomes a 3. put in zeros. I underline the 4, because that's in the hundreds place. I circle the digits in the tens and the ones place. I have 54. 54 is greater than 50, so my 4 becomes a 5, and I put in zeros. Going down to the next one, I have a 5. I'm going to circle my 63. 63 is more than 50, so the 5 becomes a 6. 459, I underline the 4. I circle the 5 and the 9. 59 is greater than 50, so my 4 becomes a 5. 388, I underline the 3 because it's in the hundreds place. I circle the digits in the tens and the ones. I compare it to 50. 88 is greater than 50, so the 3 becomes a 4. Each one of these I rounded up today, because each one of these was greater than 50. So now which two can you add together to get 700 pounds? I'll let you figure that out. The weight of which two fish rounds to the same number? Well, do I have the same number here? Oh, here's one. Here and here. Do I have any that rounds to the same number here? No. So which two fish are these? The blue shark that would be this one right here, and then Pacific halibut. And then halibut. So you need to go back now and you need to figure, add this up, figure which two of these, when you add them together, give you 820. And then for this one here, which two, when you add them together, gives you 700. And that's the end of tonight's lesson, Unit 4, Lesson 10.